Hello. Thank you for tuning in to Location 3's digital TV advertising webinar. I'm so excited for you to join us today and hoping that you're able to not only learn, but kind of get some more understanding of just what's going on within the digital marketing landscape. My name is Patience Carter, and I am a paid media strategist here at Location 3. As a paid media strategist, my primary responsibilities are to create paid digital marketing strategies for our clients across all paid media tactics. During today's webinar, we have a couple of things that we want to touch on. So number one, how consumer behavior has shifted due to COVID-19. I want to be able to provide you an overview of OTT and CTV and really explain to you what those different acronyms actually mean, why you should shift your linear budget to CTV, and then the opportunities of pursuing CTV. So how has consumer behavior shifted due to COVID-19? 2020 has been something very serious as we shift into 2021. But time spent with CTV as more individuals were at home, there were stay-at-home orders. CTV within that industry has increased 33.8% to 1 hour and 17 minutes per day in 2020 due to this explosive popularity of subscription OTT services. So again, more individuals are at home. There's not much to do. So to not only occupy your family's time, they were also occupying their time, being looped in on what's going on in Netflix, being looped in on what's going on in Hulu. Those are just the biggest name brands that we think about when we talk about CTV and connected TV. In addition to that, 82% of US consumers subscribe to at least one paid streaming video service. However, the average subscriber has 4 paid video streaming services. So think about, for example, not sure how many subscriptions you have within your household, but for example, I'm not only subscribed to Netflix, but I also have a Hulu account. I also have a ESPN account. I also have Disney Plus. So, all of those different subscriptions are, really make up to, how many subscription services each household may have. Interesting enough, the number of connected TV users in the US will exceed over 200 million in 2021. So again, really understanding, the need of connected TV, how many users are actually tuned into connected TV, is allowing us to really paint the picture of why advertisers should be spending their advertising dollars within connected TV. Now, one of the biggest questions is, what is OTT or what is CTV? In layman's terms, so just as simple as possible, OTT content is viewed via CTV. So for example, you are able to watch ESPN. If you look over here to your right of the streaming services, that would actually be your OTT, the actual content. In addition, some of the, cable providers have like the DirecTV Now, HBO Now, PlayStation View, Sling, YouTube TV. Those would also be considered as over the top, as those are actual content. Now, if we shift to CTV is what you're able to watch the content on. So for example, you have to utilize a streaming device. So, an Apple TV, Chromecast, Roku. This could also be a Fire Stick. In addition to that, smart TVs. So some smart TVs have the capabilities of actually watching some of these streaming services where you're able to download apps to actually watch the content that you want. In addition, some game consoles also have that ability, for example, Xbox or PlayStation, like your newest PlayStations, to actually watch some of the content, download those different apps in which where you can watch it from the comfort of wherever you may go with those gaming consoles. So what does that mean as we talk about OTT? So, we see here that over 69.8 million homes use over-the-top TV. So those are actually, again, the streaming content. So that could be your Netflix, that could be your Hulu. So again, in most cases, individuals are utilizing their Wi-Fi to actually stream those items. And you can see here, year over year, it's plus 17 hours on the average home viewed over 102 hours of streaming content across the month. Now, this source is coming from, and these reports are coming from April of 2020, and this is after the pandemic had started. So you can see year over year, there's been an increase in users and how long they're actually watching these content. And then lastly, just with the spread across over 18.7 average viewing days. So meaning more users are not only spending more time which watching OTT content, this is more consistently and it's being more consistent across the actual weeks and days that people are watching content. So is really the benefits of utilizing OTT and connected TV? So one of the first things is your data-driven targeting. So again, because this is digital marketing, we are able to utilize first-party data as well as third-party data to really maximize your reach and engagement among your target audiences. We're going to talk about later of how differs from linear TV, but this is one of the biggest benefits of digital marketing and using connected TV to really reach your target audience is you're able to identify who your target audience is and be effective and efficient with your budget and your advertising budget to not necessarily reach a mass target audience, but reach your specific target audience. The brand safety. So you're also able to control how often users see your ads, where, and then creating a high quality brand experience. Again, because this is digital marketing, you're able to set a frequency set of saying, you only want users to view your ad maybe once or twice a day, compared to if you're utilizing linear TV, you're not really able to control that. People can view your commercial maybe 4 or 5 times a day, whereas you're not really reaching a unique set of individuals, you're reaching the same individuals in one specific day. Localized creative. So again, being able to utilize digital marketing and all of the different fundamentals and capabilities with digital marketing, you are able to adjust the creative that you want very easily. So if you were wanting to adjust your creative based on your target audience in a specific geography, you're able to do that. In addition to also adjusting your CTA, so your call to actions, that's going to be more able to really connect with the different customers based on their most relevant business location. And then lastly is the performance measurement. So, you're able to utilize data and KPIs that's going to go beyond the linear TV and traditional metrics to really understand and demonstrate the campaign performance and really tie those things back to, is your campaign effective in reaching unique users? What are users doing after they actually watch your ad? That's something, again, that it goes beyond the capabilities of linear TV and why it is so important to invest into digital marketing and, connected TV advertising. So as we talk about linear TV, why individuals, so many businesses are still, strongly connected and strongly invested in linear TV. So one thing, if we kind of break this down, we identify linear TV as a broad scale. So you're targeting to networks and programs only. So for example, if your business was wanting to reach your target audience and you identify that some of your target audience may view content on Lifetime TV. So from a broad scales perspective, you're then now targeting Lifetime and the programs that are on Lifetime. So that is where your commercial is going to be placed. I think a benefit with both addressable TV and connected TV, specifically for addressable TV, this allows us to actually have ads air to only specific households that align with the target audience. So it's kind of taking the linear TV aspect, and not only are you able to identify your target audience, you're able to identify your target audience and only reach those individuals. So you're only paying for impressions of the individuals that is within your target audience within their home. So this is very simple if you're wanting to reach a specific audience. For example, if you are a gym and you're wanting to reach users that are interested in losing weight and within a specific age demographic, you're able to then layer in that targeting with addressable TV, only reach those users within their household across all of their different devices. Very similar to addressable TV, that is a specific type of targeting. With connected TV, this is how you're able to actually reach those users. So again, addressable TV is a specific type of targeting where you're trying to reach those specific households. With connected TV, you're still able to layer in those different targeting, but it's going to be real-time buying with the specific targeting, and you're able to then again the one-to-one targeting versus that broad scale. So we're with digital marketing, with digital TV, you're able to reach specific individuals based on their targeting. And you're paying for the actual reaching the user versus with linear TV, you're paying to not only on a broad scale, but you're paying to reach users who visit a specific network. So if we think about digital marketing, it's, that actual specific user wherever they may be, compared to linear TV is a broad scale of an audience on a network that they may be watching. So again, if we're looking at a viewer, and this is just a big scale of the actual content users can utilize. So again, if we're looking at the viewer, this is the content that they're able to view. This is also the content that they're able to be. So this would be, again, your OTT platforms. And on the side here, on the outside circle, this is going to be your CTV devices. So where individuals, these are, your Fire TV, your Netgear, your Comcast, your Xbox, your game consoles, your tablets, your smartphones. Those are the actual connected devices that individuals are utilizing to actually view this content here. So again, just talking about the differences of why individuals should be, switching or shifting majority of their budget from linear to CTV. One thing that we wanted to point out is over 72% of US advertising professionals believe that CTV reaches audiences better than linear TV. Again, if you look here, these are some different targeting that you could actually layer on. So, demographic, again, the different ages, geographic areas, so again, rather than that blanketed approach, being able to have that metro or DMA targeting to reach specific households that's in your target audience. In addition to that behavior, so again, like the example about, individuals that are looking to lose weight. If you were a gym, you could then target those specific individuals based on their content interests or even lookalike audiences. If you had a CRM list of converters, if you're a gym, and a CRM list of converters, that individuals who have recently, subscribed to a membership or recently requested some information from you, we could then build a similar targeting list in which, that look like your ideal customers or your potential customers. And in addition to that, because this is digital marketing, we're able to then retarget those users across devices and platforms to re-engage and convert. So as an example, what does connected TV, actually look like? So these would be very similar if you're looking on YouTube or you're through Hulu and you have that 6 second or 15-second video that pops up. These are some different examples of what those actual ads look like. So let's just, look at this.
White Castle's bold sea slider is back. It's so lightly breaded and topped with a creamy, zesty Creole sauce. Say hello to the seafood crab cake slider. Holy Creole. And returning in seductive slow motion, crispy butterfly shrimp nibblers. I might just have to go bold with both. Wouldn't want one getting jelly. Already hooked? Download the app now and reel in a free combo with your first order. Now that's a bold move.
With this White Castle ad, I think one thing to point out is, at the bottom, they were able to identify, if this ad was then shown in the Illinois area, they're able to identify some of the nearby locations that this individual would be able to find a nearby White Castle location. So again, this is, I would say, a more advertising friendly budget example of how you can then alter your ads based on where you want to target your individuals. So again, compared to linear TV, ad-supported CTV users are 71% more likely to tell a friend about a brand, 53% more likely to search for a brand, and 52% more likely to buy a brand. Again, as I mentioned, with more individuals and advertising professionals believe that CTV reaches audiences better than linear TV. Another would be that 85% of professionals say that CTV is a key part of their video advertising strategy, due to the flexibility, the advanced targeting capabilities, as well as the high performance. CTV is really valuable in which that it enables you to use different types of ads as well as forms of targeting. And again, with linear TV reach, it is fragmented, due to the competitive advanced TV space, as well as some of the policies and currencies that, can impede an audience targeting. And targeting is really broad, again, and that's going to be less granular than on any digital TV devices. So as a reminder again of what these, what is the difference between your CTV and what is the difference between your OTT? So again, your OTT is going to be the actual content, while CTV is going to be, the actual devices. So at Digital Reach, we have, various different ways that we can actually set up different CTV campaigns. We're able to use several different networks and DSPs as we have under programmatic. We also have the ability for platform direct. So if we wanted to go specifically to a publisher, you can see here on the right where we have the ability to go to, your Hulu, your YouTube, different devices as well. So again, thank you for spending time with me today on identifying, digital TV, the increase in CTV. What does that actually mean for your business? How consumer behavior has shifted due to COVID-19, as we've seen an increase since 2020. Identifying what OTT CTV is. Again, the difference between those two items, why your business should really consider shifting some of your budget from linear TV to CTV, and then again, the opportunities of pursuing CTV within the remainder of this year. So again, thank you for spending time with me today, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.